I'm Nigel Griffiths, and it's my great pleasure to talk about a POWER9 server called an S924 and what you really need to know. In this video, we'll be looking at 9 facts about the S924 memory. Fact number 1. These servers are coming out with the industry standard DDR4 DIMMs. It's good timing to start the new product with the latest memory that's coming out and getting popular. If you want IBM support, it has to be IBM memory. Fact number 2. Why this change? Well, the POWER9 CPUs are much faster and that demands more memory, and workloads themselves seem to be increasingly getting memory hungry, and we want to keep the price down of these scale-out machines. Customers told IBM that they prefer this DDR4 class memory in their scale-out class servers. Fact number 3. How much memory we can put in these computers? Well, we have a minimum of 64 gigabytes and a maximum of 4 terabytes. A few DDR comments from me. Generally, they're quicker than the DDR3 memory that preceded them, but not massively. They use less electrical power. The most important factor, though, is the higher density DIMMs. It's missing a few reliability features that we had in the POWER8 Central memory, but it's still going to be reliable memory. Fact number 5. The DDR4 memory is directly attached to the POWER9 processor. The processor has 8 ports to it. Each port can have 1 or 2 DIMMs, so that gives you the 16 DIMMs per processor, and we have 2 POWER9 chips in the machine, so that gets us to the 32 DIMMs. Fact number 6. What's the bandwidth from memory into the processor chip? Well, the peak is 340 gigabytes a second, and the sustain is 240 gigabytes a second. So we could ram, excuse the pun, the entire 4 terabytes into the processor in 17 seconds. Fact number 7. We have 4 different DIMMs. These are the same DIMMs that are used across the entire range. If we're using 1 DIMM per port, per socket, then they're running at these megahertz ratings. The 16 gigabyte has been around for longest and has the lowest density. That can run at 2666 megahertz. The others run at the 2400. If we go up to the using more DIMMs per port, then they're clocked down slightly. Fact number 8. On top of the machine at the front, there's this nice big label. In this part of the label, we see in the middle the SMC, the single chip module 0. This is the POWER9 processor in the middle. And around that, to the left and right, is where the memory sits, actually inside the machine. Some DIMMs are towards the front of the machine and some are further back. Of course, if you've got the second processor, there's another set of DIMMs, as we can see in the diagram. Over in this part, the label gives you very clearly the order and placements of the DIMMs. The first 16 go in pairs and the second 16 go in as quads. And I can read here that we can see the first 2 DIMMs go in as a pair in slots C33 and C17, and so on for the other DIMMs. So there's no need to go and find the documentation to work all this out. It's right here on the top of the box. Fact number 9. Watch out for the prices of these large DIMMs. If you want the full 4 terabytes, you do need 32 128 gigabyte DIMMs. But if you're looking for smaller memory sizes, use lots of the smaller ones, and that will drastically reduce the price of your server. Note that these are RDIMMs. They're called registered DIMMs. That comes with a bunch of implications, and don't compare the prices to your PC memory, for example. They're server class, which is vital when you've got lots of memory DIMMs. They're buffered, which is good for having lots of slots, and then they're higher RAS. Absolutely, this is what you need for production use. So here's a little summary of the facts that we've looked at. Halt the movie now if you want to read through the details. So what you need to remember: larger memory sizes, lower costs, and excellent performance. And we're done. That's S924 memory, what you need to know. Next we'll be looking at the facts about I/O. If this video is useful, give us a thumbs up below or even subscribe. Thank you for watching.